Hello. I wanted to spend a minute going over Wednesday's worksheet. So I'm looking at the one that has the W on the front of it. This is 3-digit addition, and it does have regrouping. As I look at these addition problems, every single one of these is going to have regrouping. And it also looks like every single one is going to regroup more than once. So I want to do a couple of examples with you to make sure that you don't have a hard time with this. Now, before we start, I want to remind you that you will regroup anytime your answer is more than the magic number. Our magic number is 10. If it's 10 or more, that means you have to regroup. I want to remind you, take a look up here. Which one stays? Which one floats? Our second digit is always going to stay. Our first digit is always going to float on the magic cloud. So let's see how that is actually going to apply on our very first one here. I have 381 plus 269. Now I have to add in my ones place first, which is right here, 1 plus 9. 1 plus 9 is 10, which so happens to be my first magic number, 10. So when I look at my number 10, I can see here that my second digit is the one that stays. So I'm going to keep that 0 right here in my ones column. But I still have to put the 1 for my 10 somewhere. This one floats on the magic cloud. So remember, my first digit here is going to come up and float over to the next place, which happens to be my tens place. So my 1's going to come up here, plop, right on top of my tens place. Now I'm going to add all of my tens up together. Now I know sometimes you have a hard time when you're adding some of these larger numbers. Use your touch points if you're having a hard time, okay? So I'm going to start with my 8 plus 1, which is 9, and I'm going to use my touch points down to add 6 more. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So again, I have a 2-digit number for my answer. It's larger than my magic number here, which means it is going to need to regroup. So my second number is going to stay, which is my 5. And my 1 is going to have to float, just like it does here. It's going to float on the magic cloud over to the next place. So my 1 is going to come up, float, and plop in my hundreds place. Now I can add my hundreds straight down. I have 3 plus 1, which is 4, 5, 6. So my answer is 650. Let's look at the next one. 646 plus 298. So I'm going to add up in my ones place first. I have 6 plus 8. Now again, I know with these larger numbers, it could be tricky, so please use your touch points. I always like to start with the bigger number if possible, so I'm going to start with my 8, touch point on my 6. I'm staying 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So think in your head, okay, which one stays? The 4. Which one floats? My 1. I can't put my 1 here, so he's going to float up and go on top. Now I'm going to add in my tens place. I'm going to start with my largest number down here, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 again. So which one stays? 4. Which one floats? My 1. Going to float over to that hundreds place. Now I can add all my hundreds. I'm going to start with my larger number. 6, 7, 8, 9. 944. Let's do another one. 453 plus 397. I'm going to start here in my ones place again. I have 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is my magic number. Which one stays? 0. Which one floats? 1. Now I can add in my tens place. I'm going to start with that big number. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Which one stays? The 5. Which one floats? The 1. Now I can add my hundreds place. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 850. All right, let's look at the next one. Lucky me, I have a doubles here in my ones place. You know your doubles. 6 plus 6 is 12. Which one stays? 2. Which one floats? My 1. Now I can add my tens place. Now, I could go through my touch points and do all of my tens place here, but I see that I can actually make it doubles because I have a 6 and a 1. If you put those two together, I have a 7. And I know 7 plus 7 is 14. Which one stays? My 4. Which one floats? My 1. Now I can add straight down my hundred side here. This I can also make a doubles here because I know 2 plus 1 is 3. And 3 plus 3 is 6. 642. I'm going to do one more with you guys. This is the whole first row. All right, I have 5 plus 6. This is a near doubles. Doubles minus 1, actually. Or you could say doubles plus 1. Either way. So I know 5 plus 5 would give me 10. 6 is 1 more than 5, so my answer will also be 1 more. So 5 plus 6 is 11. Which one stays? 1. Which one floats? 1. Now I have 1 plus 3 plus 8. I'm going to start with my larger number. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Which one stays? 2. Which one floats? 1. Now I have 4 plus 1 plus 3. I can make it doubles here as well because I have 3 plus 1, which I know is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. All right, I hope this helps. I want you to try to do the rest by yourself. Again, if you have any questions, send me a message and I can help you with that particular one. Okay, guys? Good luck.